stay through all that. I never lost my heart. I paid the price for the choices I made. Lost my dignity somewhere in the shade. My pride got crushed, my honor got torn. I walked through hell just to be reborn. People saw the fall, never saw the climb. Judged me for a moment, not the whole timeline. I thought I was broken, thought I fell apart. But even at my lowest, I never lost my heart. I carry guilt like a chain on my chest. Tried to numb the pain just to get some rest. But the truth is simple, the world hits hard, and the strongest ones bleed without dropping their guard. I lost my pride, I lost my name. I lost myself in the middle of the flame. But through the fire, through the dark, I never lost my heart. Call it pain, call it fate, call it pain, call it pain, call it scars. But I never lost my heart, yeah. Pagué mis errores con sangre y con llanto. Perdí la dignidad, perdí casi tanto. Mi honor quedó tirado en el suelo, y aún así seguí, aunque doliera el duelo. Caminé solo sin nadie que me guiara, pensando que era yo el que siempre fallaba. Pero cómo olvidar que yo anduve solo, que nadie me levantó cuando toqué el lodo. La vida me tumbó, pero no me quitó el alma. Aunque el mundo sea frío, yo mantuve la calma. Perdí mil cosas, pero nunca mi esencia. Mi corazón sigue vivo, esa es mi resistencia. I lost my pride, I lost my name. I lost myself in the middle of the flame. But through the fire, through the dark, I never lost my heart. Call it pain, call it fate, call it pain, call it fate, call it scars. But I never lost my heart. Perdí todo, menos lo que importa. Mi corazón sigue aquí, golpeado pero mío, y eso nadie me lo quita. Yeah, they said I was lost, but I was just learning to call. I'm seeing the world for what it really is. No illusion left, I wasn't lost, I was playing the field. Life don't show the truth unless it breaks you free. I thought I was wrong, thought I fell off track, but how can I forget? I walked alone with the weight on my back. People switch up when the light gets dim. Humanity ain't a switch you flip on a whim. They love you when you shine, disappear when you bleed. But the darkness taught me everything I'd ever need. I saw the world raw, no sugar, no gloss. Every friend had a price, every smile had a cost. I wasn't lost, I was learning the game. When the truth hits harder when you call it by name. Call it what you want, but I wasn't confused. I was paying the price for the lies I refused. I walked alone, and that's how I grew. The world shows its face when it's done using you. Call it what you want, pain, fate, or fear, but I see everything crystal clear. No estaba perdido, estaba viendo la verdad. La vida cobra caro cuando buscas claridad. Pensé que yo era el problema, pero el camino solo me enseñó el sistema. No nos hagamos pendejos, la gente cambia por interés. Te abrazan cuando subes, te olvidan cuando caes otra vez. La humanidad no es un switch que prendes cuando conviene. Cariño falso se nota, aunque lo maquillen bien. Caminé solo, sin nadie que me guiara, y en esa soledad fue donde el alma despertara. No estaba perdido, estaba pagando el precio de ver el mundo sin filtros, sin pretextos. Call it what you want, but I wasn't confused. I was paying the price for the lies I refused. I walked alone, and that's how I grew. The world shows its face when it's done using you. Call it what you want, pain, fate, or fear, but I see everything crystal clear. Solo estaba aprendiendo. El mundo enseña su cara cuando ya no le sirves. Y aún así sigo. Funny how the ones you die for are the first ones to disappear. No loyalty, not anymore. I learned the hard way that love don't last. People switch sides when the storm is fast. They smile in your face, then they cut you deep. Closest ones hurt you worse than the streets. I gave them trust, they gave me excuses. I gave them chances, they gave me bruises. Now I move quiet, I don't speak on pain, cause the ones you confide in will use it again. I'm numb now, I don't feel that bond. If you say you're right and I know you're gone, I don't need friends, I don't need a team. I've seen loyalty die right in front of me. Loyalty don't live here no more. Even the closest ones walked out the door. I gave my heart, they gave me lies. Now I see truth in the coldest eyes. No loyalty, just empty space. So I trust myself and I keep my pace. Yeah. La lealtad murió hace tiempo, lo vi con mis ojos. Los que juraban estar conmigo fueron los primeros flows. Decían aquí estamos, pero nunca llegaron. Y cuando más dolía, ellos se alejaron. Aprendí que el silencio vale más que un hermano, porque el que está más cerca es el que te clava la mano. Ya no confío en nadie, ni en palabras bonitas. Las traiciones más fuertes vienen de las visitas. Me hice frío, me hice fuerte, me hice real, porque el cariño falso te lleva al hospital. No espero nada de nadie, así no me quiebro. La lealtad es un mito y yo ya no me miento. Loyalty don't live here no more. Even the closest ones walked out the door. I gave my heart, they gave me lies. Now I see truth in the coldest eyes. No loyalty, just empty space. So I trust myself and I keep my pace. No hay lealtad, solo máscaras y promesas vacías. Por eso camino solo, porque el que está más cerca es el que más te lastima. He who is free from sin, throw the first stone. Funny how everybody got rocks in their hands, but nobody got the guts to look at their own dirt. They judge me like they never slipped, like they never lied, never broke, never did. I was fighting demons they never even met, but they talk like they were holy, like they never felt regret. I pay for my wrongs, everyone, every scar. I walked through hell while they watched from afar. All I needed was guidance, a little direction, but all I got was their cold disconnection. They threw stones at me like I couldn't bleed, like I wasn't human, like I wasn't in need. But if they were in my shoes, if they felt my pain, they crumbled in a second, they wouldn't last a day. So go, don't throw the first stone. If you really think you never did wrong, judge me, blame me, talk like you grown, but your hands ain't clean, you just hide it better when you're alone. Throw the first stone. If you can live with the echo, que tire la primera piedra el que esté libre de pecado. Pero todos traen historias que nunca han confesado. Me jugaron duro sin ver mi corazón, como si ellos nunca hubieran perdido la razón. Yo pedí consejo, un poco de apoyo, pero me dieron la espalda como si fuera estorbo. Si hubiera sido al revés, yo me quito la camisa, les doy mi pan, mi sombra, mi risa. Pero a mí me dieron juicio, me dieron distancia, como si mis errores borraran mi importancia. Hablan de mí como si fueran perfectos, pero en su silencio esconden sus defectos. So go on, throw the first stone. If you really think you never did wrong, judge me, blame me, talk like you're grown, but your hands ain't clean, you just hide it better when you're alone. Throw the first stone. If you can live with the echo. I carry my weight, I own my mistakes, I fix what I broke, I did what it takes. If something still bothers you and you stay quiet, that's your storm, I'm done trying to fight it. Tiren piedra si quieren, yo ya hice mi parte. Mi conciencia está limpia, la de ustedes solo ustedes la conocen. No turning back now, too far in, too much on the line. Let's go. I burned the bridge and watched it fall behind. Ain't no rewind, ain't no peace of mind. Every scar I carry got a story to tell. Every loss I took taught me how to rebel. People switched up when the nights got cold, but I stayed down, stay hungry, stay bold. I don't pray for luck, I just pray for strength, cause the road gets darker the further you went. I'm all in, even when the fear hits deep, even when the nightmares don't let me sleep. I'm too far gone, never walk it back. If the world goes black, I still stay on track. Ain't no turning back, I'm all in, all in. Even when the walls start closing in, I paid the price, I lived the pain, but I do it all again, all again. No turning back, I crossed that line. What's ahead is mine, what's ahead is mine. Yeah, quema los puentes sin mirar para atrás. Lo que perdí en el viaje ya no vuelve jamás. La noche me prueba, pero sigo de pie, aunque el alma me duela. Nunca me rajé. Gente que decía está conmigo se fue, pero el hambre que cargo vale más que su fe. No busco excusas, busco claridad. Y aunque el miedo me siga, yo sigo en mi verdad. Estoy all in, aunque el mundo se caiga, aunque el peso del pasado todavía me traiga. No hay reversa, no hay plan B, lo que viene, viene, y lo aguanto como sea. No turning back, I'm all in, all in. hasta que el sueño me lleve. Y aún así sigo. No estoy roto, Dios, pero sigo caminando, peleando guerras que ni yo estoy ganando. Dame fuerza, ya viví demasiado. Mándame ángeles, no más demonios a mi lado. Si me caigo, levántame despacio, que mi alma ya no aguanta otro balazo. Tengo el pecho frío, el corazón cansado. Mándame ángeles, no más demonios a mi lado. Tengo noches donde lloro sin hacer ruido, porque el mundo nunca entiende lo que he vivido. Dicen Rocko es fuerte pero no han sentido las tormentas que me trago pa' seguir vivo. Cargo culpas que ni mías eran, cicatrices que la vida me deja. Y aunque a veces mi fe se quiebra, sigo hablando contigo. Aunque el cielo se cierre, te digo, Padre, ya no quiero sufrir. Si esta guerra es mía, enséñame cómo seguir. Pero si es del enemigo, protégeme en la caída, que no me arrastre la oscuridad, que casi me quita la vida. Estoy roto yo, pero sigo caminando, peleando guerras que ni yo estoy ganando. Dame fuerza, ya viví demasiado. Mándame ángeles, no más demonios a mi lado. A veces siento que estoy perdiendo la pelea, que mi alma se desangra y nadie lo ve. Pero sigo firme aunque el dolor me quema, porque sé que un propósito tiene mi fe. Es que he cargado tanto peso que mi espalda truena. He perdido gente buena, he visto cosas feas, pero si tú estás conmigo, aunque tiemble la tierra, yo camino entre las sombras sin perder mi esencia. Dame calma pa' lo que viene, dame luz cuando la noche me hiere. Si me pruebas que sea pa' hacerme más fuerte, pero ya no más demonios rondando mi mente. Si me escuchas, mándame señales, ángeles que cuiden mis lugares, que me abracen cuando el miedo sale, que me eleven cuando el dolor me halle. Estoy roto, sí, pero no vencido. Si sigo aquí es porque tú lo has permitido. Y aunque el mundo quiera verme destruido, mándame ángeles, que yo sigo contigo. I carry my weight, I send my apology, I fix what I broke. If something still bothers you, that's when you know. My conscience is clean, I did what I had to do. Owned every wrong, even ones that weren't true. I stood in the fire, took the heat, took the blame, while you stayed quiet, hiding behind my name. I said sorry first, even when I wasn't wrong, just to keep the peace, just to stay strong. I can only do my part, that's all I control. I can't fix the cracks you keep inside your soul. If something still hurts you when you never speak, I can't help you heal what you refuse to see. I made my peace, I'm done carrying your fear. If you're still bothered, that's yours to steer. My conscience is clear, I did my part, I fixed what I could, I opened my heart. If you're still hurt, That's on you, yeah. Mi conciencia está limpia, yo ya hice lo mío. Pedí perdón primero, aunque yo no fui el lío. Arreglé lo que pude, di la cara sin miedo, mientras tú te escondías detrás de tu ego. Si algo te molesta y nunca lo dices, no puedo ayudarte si tú mismo te maldices. Yo ya hice mi parte, ya cerré mi herida. No voy a cargar lo que tú cargas en tu vida. Si sigues dolido y no quieres hablar, no puedo salvar a quien no quiere sanar. Mi conciencia está limpia, yo ya cumplí. Si algo te pesa, eso no es para mí. My conscience is clear, I did my part. I fixed what I could, I opened my heart. If you're still hurting and choose not to say, I can't save someone who pushes me away. My conscience is clean, I pay my dues. If you're still bothered, that's on you. Yo hice lo mío, yo ya hice lo mío. Lo demás no me toca. Si algo te duele y no lo hablas, no puedo ayudarte, yeah. Mi conciencia está limpia, la tuya solo tú la conoces. Yeah. Funny how they act like nothing happened, like they didn't switch up, like they didn't leave. Call it what you want, but I call it what it is. You turned your back and now you wanna play it cool, acting like we're good, like I'm still the same fool. You disappear when the pressure got real. Now you back around like you care how I feel. I don't forget, I just move different. I don't hate, I just keep my distance. You let me bleed and now you wanna see, but loyalty don't grow back once it's ripped from the meat. Don't smile in my face like we're still tight. You weren't there on the coldest nights. Call it love, call it pride, call it fate. I call it fate, straight to your face. Call it what you want, but don't call it love. You walked away when push came to shove. Now you wanna act like nothing went wrong, but I remember everything, every scar, every song. Call it what you want, but don't call it real. You only show up when you need it. No tapemos el sol con un dedo, tú sabes lo que hiciste. Te fuiste cuando más dolía y ahora vienes muy triste. No nos hagamos pendejos, tú rompiste el lazo, y aunque regreses ya no hay abrazo. Dices somos familia pero nunca tuviste. Cuando el mundo me aplastaba ni un mensaje me diste. Ahora que me va mejor ya quieres regresar, pero la traición no se borra nomás por hablar. Yo sigo firme, sigo solo, sigo real, porque el cariño falso siempre acaba mal. Llámalo orgullo, llámalo distancia, llámalo frío, yo lo llamo verdad y por eso ya no me fío. But don't call it love. You walked away when push came to shove. Now you wanna act like nothing went wrong, but I remember everything, every scar, every song. Call it what you want, but don't call it real. You only show up when you need it. Llámalo como quieras, pero no vengas con cuentos. Lo que se rompe no siempre se repara, y tú lo rompiste. and they know what I went through. They don't. I wasn't lost, I was locked in a hell I didn't build. And all I needed was a little guidance. I was falling, trapped in a place with no doors, screaming for help but they just kept score. Every wrong move they turned into a headline. Every mistake became a punchline. I didn't need judgment, I needed a voice, someone to tell me you're hurting now. Look at your choices. I was drowning slow, and they watched from the shore, acting like they never needed help before. If it was them, I would've taken my shirt off, giving them warmth when the world turned cold and soft. But me, I got silence, I got distance, I got blame, and somehow they still speak on my name. I was falling, falling, falling deep, locked in a hell where nobody speaks. All I needed was love, a little advice, but they threw stones like they never sinned twice. I was falling, but I learned the truth. Support ain't real when it never comes from you. Caí en un infierno que nadie vio, yo grité por ayuda y nadie escuchó. Yo no pedía mucho, solo un poco de guía. Un aquí estoy contigo, no soy hipocresía. Si hubiera sido al revés, yo me quito la camisa, le doy mi pan, mi sombra, mi risa. Pero a mí me dieron juicio, me dieron la espalda, como si mis errores fueran su carga. Dios me dijo algo que no se olvida: mide con la vara que quieres que te midan en la vida. No para justificar lo que ellos hicieron, sino para entender por qué nunca me entendieron. I was falling, falling, falling deep, locked in a hell where nobody speaks. All I needed was love, a little advice, but they threw stones like they never sinned twice. I was falling, but I learned the truth. Support ain't real when it never comes from you. Caí pero no me quebré, pedí apoyo y me juzgaron, pero aún así mi corazón no cambió, porque lo que ellos no dieron, yo sí lo doy.
He who is free from sin, throw the first stone. Funny how everyone's ready to judge, but nobody's ready to look inside. I paid for my wrongs, I lost pride, I lost honor, I lost pieces of myself. But I never lost my heart. My conscience is clear, I did my part. If something still bothers you and you choose to stay quiet, I can't help you there. I walked through fire alone, not because I wanted to, but because nobody showed me the way. El que esté libre de pecado, que tire la primera piedra.
Todos traen piedras en las manos, pero nadie se atreve a mirarse al espejo. Yo ya hice lo mío, pedí perdón, arreglé lo que pude y lo que no, lo dejé en manos del tiempo. Si algo te duele y no haces nada al respecto, no puedo salvarte. Mi conciencia está limpia, mi corazón sigue vivo.
This is the weight of truth, el peso de la verdad. And I carry it with peace.